Hello everybody and welcome along to Podhub Media Productions. We are here at AurFest this weekend and we're actually here with Duke Special, the actual headline act and that there. So welcome along, Duke.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Very good. So thanks very much for your time and thanks very much for coming and speaking to us for a little while. So the festival here is a bit of a different type of niche festival, but there's a lovely atmosphere around and some of the bands and that there. So have you played here before in the local area, or what do you think of the atmosphere here today?
Yeah, so I've played in Dundalk, of course, many times in the hallowed Spirit Store, which I really adore. So I don't think I've played in this particular. Obviously this is the first year of the festival, so I haven't played the festival before. I haven't played in this field before. I don't think, but no, it's already. It just feels like a really lovely vibe and really nice people that are running it. And got chatting to the band that run just now backstage. So. It's just great to see people playing music and coming out to hear music, you know.
Excellent, very good. And you've obviously had such a long and illustrious career. We've known you for 15, 16, 18 years, maybe longer, you know. So one of the things that we've seen here at the festival is young bands, young up-and-coming bands, and how they're struggling after the kind of COVID of all the lockdowns and getting back going again. So would you have any kind of advice, any guidance for, bands up-and-coming and with your longevity? How do you do that, Duke?
I don't know. I adore playing. I just love playing, and I don't want to do anything else. So it's not about for me. It's not about money. It's not about anything except just like something inside me that I have to do this. So this is what I want to do. So probably could have stopped lots of times for lots of different reasons, but I am so grateful that I can still come and play places, and the people are there to hear it. What I'm doing isn't huge. It's not like I'm headlining Glastonbury or something. In terms of the sizes of places that I play, but I just love playing, and I think for young people coming up, it's just about finding your voice and finding your what it is that you want to write about, and then just learning the craft and keep going. You know.
Yeah. So really, I can pick up there from you. It's passion. It's grit, it's determination, it's really what you want to do in life. So that's what the bands really need to focus on, I suppose, then, is it? Is just loving what they do and really pushing through.
Yeah, I guess that, and also finding the right people around you, having the right, I've worked, Chip, who's playing drums with me tonight, we've known each other for a very long time, but we've played together for over 20 years. I have the same manager that I've had for many, many years. That the people are really important around me, so maybe I would say that as well, just choosing your people really carefully, and I mean it's a really organic thing as well, and you're drawn to like-minded people, I suppose.
Excellent. And Duke, I've asked some of the bands here today as well too, about inspiration. Where does the inspiration come from what you put together?
It's inspiring to go and hear other gigs, and everyone will have their own kind of little set of ingredients in terms of the people that have inspired or influenced. I think, but ultimately it's about your own story. It's about how you see the world, and your own experiences, your own, the story that you have to tell, I think is so important, because no one else can tell that story, and I think that's what gives you originality, and also those different ingredients that you have, like that really weird, diverse mixture of things that you grew up listening to, or your parents listened to, or things that you discovered of yourself or your friends, and all of that mixture makes you who you are, I think, so in terms of, to answer your question, nowadays for me, curiosity, I think, is the inspiration. It's about staying curious and listening to new things and to being open, I think is really important.
Yeah, absolutely. No, very well said. And also, when you're talking about where you've been in life, like you've had these #1 albums, you're a fantastic storyteller in your music as well. We really love that. We were just asking the team internally, and we're all kind of fans in the background. So, how does somebody come up with a storytelling type of songs like you do? Is that it's different? Your music is a bit different than some other ones in that there. So, how would you tell that the storytelling in your songs is just that bit different?
I think part of it's your personality. Some people hate talking between songs, and don't say a word. And it's all about the music, and people can interpret that the way they want to. Other people maybe give a way into the song by telling a story, and I think I'm a mixture. But for example, at festivals, I wouldn't probably speak as much as I would at an intimate gig. Yeah, so you maybe treat it. Maybe tonight will maybe not be so much talking, more playing. But I suppose it's how much you want to reveal about a song, or much of that is helpful to give people a way in. And sometimes you don't want to do that. It could be your mood. It could be the environment. It could be the song doesn't. You don't want to say anything about it. Just play the song, so it's kind of different every time. Yeah,
no, it's really good, because that's what I've noticed. I've been to one or two of your gigs, and some of them are really intimate, and you're really interacting with the crowd. So it's obviously a seasoned professional that takes a long time to earn that type of to get them types of skill sets. It's not the young bands are maybe missing a little bit of it. It will come to them in time.
It's just by getting it wrong lots of times. Yeah, it is. There's no, it's like any. Yeah, I mean, and definitely you can learn from other people's mistakes, or pick up something. Like I've played so many support gigs and toured doing support, and you learn so much from that, because you see what works and what doesn't, and what works for you from what you've seen and what doesn't work for you. So it's some of that, and then also falling flat in your face yourself, and making mistakes, failing, and learning from that, and going again.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Another thing we like to ask some of the acts in that there is, do you have your favourite venues that you actually play? Is there some venues that really are different for you than others that you really I like this? You've played it a couple of times. Is there any venues you can kind of think of that where you think you sound better or you really enjoy?
Well, sound better. I love playing Vicar Street in Dublin. It sounds amazing. It always just feels so good to play. Haven't played there for a while, but I'd love to play there again. Like I'm thinking in Dublin, like I love playing the Olympia. It's just the vibe of that place is class. One place I've only played once. Leeds Varieties in England it's like an old music hall, but like a Laurel and Hardy performed there, Charlie Chaplin, I think. It's incredible. Wilton's Music Hall in London. I mean, I'm not blowing smoke, but I adore playing the Spirit Store. Absolutely. In any interview, people ask me what favorite venues. I always mention the Spirit Store, and that's because of the atmosphere and that's being curated there, probably I should say, through Mark and through Derek and all the staff who work there. There's just such a respect for music. I love playing in Belfast. I love playing the Empire Music Hall. I played there many times over the years. So so there are loads of venues, but and you kind of, over time, you go, maybe you play somewhere and you go, okay, say to your booking agent, I don't want to play there again, whatever. But just, and often that's maybe because, I don't know, maybe, it could just be the wrong fit or something. Who knows? Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. And you mentioned there, we were talking a couple of minutes ago about working with other bands, supporting with other bands. Who do you like working with? We're not going to say who you don't like working with, but who do you like working with?
Well, Chip, who plays drums with me, we always talk about the band Bell X1. That was one of the first big support tours in Ireland, and in terms of how like a more successful band treats the support, that was a massive kind of learning thing for us. It was like, that's how we want to be, because they were so kind and gracious to us. But so many like artists. I recently did a support tour. I haven't done a support tour in a long time, and I supported the Crash Test Dummies around the UK, and yeah, that was lovely. So yeah, every time I've played, supported, you learn something, and yeah.
Interesting, yeah, that's very good. And so, for where's the next couple of gigs? Where I know you're doing a few different things at the moment. There's some festivals, there's some indoors, different venues and that there. But say over the summer now, what's the next 3 or 4 or 5 events? Where are you?
Sure. Yeah, it's kind of a variety of things over the summer. So tomorrow I'm playing Stendal Festival near Limavady in the north. Then I'm going to Berlin the week after to start working on a new record with my friend Paul Pilot, who's from Cool Rain. He produced the album Songs from the Deep Forest, so I haven't worked with him for quite a while, and I'm really excited to be working with him again. I'm doing a ensemble project presenting the 40th anniversary of Tom Waits' Rain Dogs album. So we're performing that in Belfast. We're doing it in Ballbriggan in October as well. Playing Clonakilty at the end of July in Debarras, if you know it. Amazing, another fantastic venue. And in August, just lots of Bangor, brilliant venue called the Courthouse, part of Open House Festival. They're doing 2 nights. Other places that are skipping me in August as well, but anyway, that's a few things for you.
Absolutely. No, there's been loads there. There's been absolutely loads there. Would you like to tell people if they like to book you, or how do they get in contact with your management team, with your promotion company, anything like that? Is there anywhere where they can get in contact if they want to book you?
So probably jigspecial.com, a website, and I'm on Instagram and stuff like that, all the normal places. I don't do X anymore.
I've seen your YouTube channel. We've been on your YouTube channel.
Do you know what? I can't access the YouTube channel, otherwise I would have updated that a lot more. Unfortunately, the lovely guy who curated that for me passed away a few years ago, and I don't know how to get in there again. So, my goodness. Yeah, there must be a way, I'm sure.
Okay, yeah, right. We'll stick to the Instagram and some of the other stuff there. Okay, so it's jukespecial.com. Absolutely. Well, listen, Duke, it's been absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for your time and giving us them insights into the industry and what it's like. So thank you very much for your time. Really appreciate it.